Let me tell you, there's something about the open road at 3 a.m. that gets under your skin. When you drive for a living, you learn that the highway has secrets and not all of them want to be found. First story. I'd been trucking for years and thought I'd seen it all. One night, tired and alone, I pulled off at an old exit ramp surrounded by endless cornfields. I locked the doors, set my alarm, and tried to drift off. Then, in the moonlight, I caught a glimpse of something odd. A figure standing perfectly still at the edge of the corn. I told myself it was just a scarecrow, but after a while, it looked closer. I stepped out to stretch and scan the field. Nothing. The figure was gone. That cold, crawling dread hit me. I was out of there in seconds. Didn't stop driving till I saw the bright lights of a 24-hour diner. Since then, I never sleep near cornfields, ever. Second story. Back in 03, my girlfriend and I were both hauling freight coast to coast. One night, some chatter crackled over the radio. A guy calling himself Reaper. He seemed friendly enough, but the rumors had us on edge. Truck stop murders, missing people. A few nights later, we heard sirens. Someone found a woman dead behind a trailer, the scene straight out of a nightmare. The driver who found her was in shock. Meanwhile, Reaper's radio went silent. Months later in Louisiana, the radio sparked to life again. Reaper's voice, darker than before. He hinted at knowing things he shouldn't, even joked about the killings. We saw his truck cruise past, his smile chilling. We called the cops, but never heard what happened. After that, every new voice on the radio made me shiver. Third story's from my college days. My car died during a road trip, so I called for a tow. The tow driver was chatty, maybe too chatty. Soon he was rambling about his ex, flipping between angry and weirdly sentimental. I tried to stay polite, but the vibe was off. The next day my phone blew up with texts from him. Then he started showing up outside my dorm. The company brushed it off, until I threatened legal action. They finally made him stop, but I never shared my info so freely again. Fourth story. My partner and I pulled into a deserted rest stop late at night to let our dog out, not a soul in sight except for a lone semi. The trucker inside called out, said he'd dropped his phone and wanted help finding it in his dark cab. Something about it didn't sit right. I said no. He kept pushing, getting agitated. When I mentioned the police, he sped off. Maybe it was nothing. But that night, I learned to listen to my gut. Last one. My wife and I, moving cross-country, stopped at a rest area before dawn. She walked the dogs while I stayed by the car. A semi rolled up, headlights flashing over and over at her. She ignored it, but the truck kept creeping closer, door cracking open like he was about to get out. Only when I waved and walked over, did he pull away, eyes cold as stone. My wife later read that some truckers use that signal to lure women. It was a close call. The road's not always friendly, and sometimes the shadows hide more than just tired drivers. If you've ever had a strange run-in or a near miss, let me know down in the comments. Stay sharp out there and safe travels. If you enjoyed these stories, don't forget to subscribe for more.